Welcome to the epic world of dog training. I am JT Lawson. I am the lead trainer at Make Your Dog Epic. I also own the Oklahoma locations for Make Your Dog Epic, where we turn your canine companions into truly epic dogs. Get ready for your daily doses of wisdom as we tackle your questions and unleash the secrets to mastering dog training. As always, our goal is to gain obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, good job. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, let's try again. Oh, what? One more? No? Okay.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Dog Training Podcast. Now, we have a special guest joining us here. James, welcome on to the Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Dog Training Podcast. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Clay. Thanks for having me.
I got to ask you, you're from New Jersey, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Have you noticed anything different about the Tulsa Dog Training Services versus the New Jersey Dog Training Services?
Well, I never had one of my dogs trained, but there's a lot of dogs untrained out in New Jersey.
Okay, now, JT, you are joining us here. I appreciate you joining us here via, he's appearing right now on audio only from an undisclosed Tulsa Dog Training location. JT, welcome onto the show. How are you, sir?
I'm doing phenomenal. How are you guys?
we are fired up to be here with you, irrationally so here. On the last broadcast, you were talking about dog cloning, and that is actually a thing. There's just no way that people are actually cloning their dogs. So we'll get into dog training services that you provide in a minute, but let's get back to that for a second. Are you saying that there's actually people that are cloning their dogs?
Yeah, no, it's an actual thing. People are cloning their dogs. There's been tons of them being cloned. Yeah, so basically you just take the DNA. I don't know all the intricacies of how it works, but basically it's like a twin of your dog, but it has like the same personality and everything.
What was the first time that you ran into this? Like, how did you first? I feel like you've gone down to like the black market of Tulsa dog training. I mean, how did you discover this?
Well, the first, I heard of it, and then I didn't believe that it was an actual thing. So I looked it up, and actually the first dog that was cloned was back in 2005. And there's a study of more than like 1,000 cloned dogs. So that's a study on dogs. So there's been at least 1,000 of them cloned. So I don't know how often it happens or how much it costs or any of those details, but that's it's a thing.
Now, James, what we're going to do here is we're going to hammer JT with Tulsa dog training related questions, okay?
Okay.
We're going to the lightning round here because we have this podcast. We'll have one more podcast on today's special edition of the Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa podcast. Okay, so I'm going to hit him with a question. And as soon as he responds to it, right? It's like Star Wars where they're shooting lasers, pew, 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 and the Jedi, vroom, vroom, he swats away, the lasers.
Rapid fire
That's
action.
what we're doing here, okay? So I'm going to fire off my question, then you one up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Can you stop Tulsa dog training nuisance barking?
We can't stop barking, whether it's barking at the mailman or just anything that moves. We can fix it for sure.
All right. Can Tulsa dog training stop my dog from getting mad and pooping in the house out of spite?
Yes, we can. So that's the thing that happens. We've had dogs where they poop upstairs on sister's bed, and that's an actual thing. Or I had a dog that it only pooped on walls. That's all it would do. Would go back up on a wall and poop in a wall. So it's kind of like my dog only poops in bushes. I just saw one dog do it, and now he just likes pooping in bushes. And for me, it's like it's fine because there's no cleanup. But somebody had a dog that pooped on walls, so that's a little more rough. There's a graffiti of dogs.
Now, you talked about stopping the dog from chasing the mailman, James, and that's something that we've heard a lot of other dog trainers talk about. Frankly, I mean, there's a lot of other Tulsa dog trainers that talk about how to stop the dog from chasing the mailman, right?
Right.
But let's get a little bit more relevant now, okay? Can you stop a dog with your Tulsa dog training from chasing the trans man?
You can stop the dog from chasing anything and everyone. Yes.
That was the profundity of that humor was so much I couldn't even hold it back. I was laughing before the punchline there, folks. Again, this guy JT Lawson, he can stop the dog from chasing the mailman or the trans man. James, what question do you have, sir?
Well, can Tulsa dog training clone dogs? Is that something
No,
you guys do?
You're sick.
We do not do that. No.
Okay. Now, so as far as satisfaction guaranteed, the guarantee this the satisfaction of the Tulsa dogs that you're training there, regardless of the breed or the need or the age. Can you work with any kind of dog now, or what kind of dogs are you working? Are you focused on primarily there at Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Dog Training?
Yeah. So we work with all breeds. So there's not really a breed we don't work with. So we work with, I've worked personally with part wolves and Tibetan Mastiffs, little 5-pound Chihuahuas or Yorkie Poo things. So anything in between, we've done it and we will do it. So, and then as far as the satisfaction guarantee, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if you're not getting the results you want, it's money back.
James, we're having this. We have 2 final podcasts we're doing on this back to 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 back. A special edition of the Make Your Dog Epic Dog Training Podcast. So I'm going to let you ask the final question here from JT Lawson, the Tulsa's highest rated and most reviewed dog trainer.
Can you stop my dog from growling at my grandma?
We can stop your dog from growling at your grandma for sure. Yes, we can do that for sure.
That's beautiful. Now, I'll tell you this, folks. If you're out there today and you're looking for a dog trainer near you in the Tulsa area, just go to makeyourdogepic.com. That's makeyourdogepic.com. The first lesson is just 50 cents. After that, there's multiple different packages they'll roll out for you, and you can ultimately choose the package that's the best fit for you and your family. And there's even scholarship availability there to make it affordable for everybody. JT, thank you so much for your time, and we'll talk to you in about 5 minutes. Is your dog and furry friend holding you hostage? Will your dog not stop pulling on its leash and eating your sausage? Who wrote that? Well, I don't mean to brag, but I actually wrote it, and wow, it rhymes. People dig it. Like a dog. You get it? Okay, so I'm just going to keep reading. Will your dog not stop jumping on you or pooping in your house like you're on the set of Jumanji or living in a zoo? It only took me 2 weeks to write that line while sitting at the base of a waterfall, while gazing upon my epic dog. The dog that once held me hostage was now my best friend. It's so good. The dog that would never listen was now all ears. It's so good. I just want to cry. Pull yourself together, man. And if you too want to transform your dog from a furry terrorist into your best friend, what you need to do is schedule your first lesson at makeyourdogepic.com, where your first lesson is always just 50 cents. And with the savings, you can use that to pay the rent. Again, your first lesson is always just 50 cents at makeyourdogepic.com. Wow. Stop the endless barking, reduce the aggressive behaviors, prevent dog jumping, stop your dog from chasing the elderly UPS driver as he attempts to deliver a package. Stop your dog from biting Pam, your yoga pants wearing neighbor, as she just attempts to speed walk in peace. Stop your dog from eating your wife's wedding dress and peeing in your closet on top of your Christmas gifts. Stop the madness at makeyourdogepic.com. Experience the revolutionary focus-based positive reinforcement training and methodology. Our goal is dog obedience, but never at the expense of dog personality. It's the same dog, but now it's all ears. Wow. Man, Carl, you are a talented vocal artist. I can sense I can feel the passion. It's contagious. Well, my friend, I am passionate about the product. I once went 60 days without sleeping. Really? My wife's wedding dress got eaten, and my neighbor Pam was bitten by my dog, and
Oh man.
my quality of life was at an all-time low. I actually didn't invite people over to my home for months because of the new dog, and I always smelled like urine.
You do still smell a little bit like dog urine. Just a
Before I
little,
made
just-
my dog Epic, I was hostage, and that's where the passion comes from. You've got to believe in your product, and you've got to project from the diaphragm.
The diaphragm.
You've got to bend your knees.
Bend the knees. Bend the knees.
Drink ginger.
Drink the ginger.
And you've got to ingest apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider, I can do
And with a dog bone, you want to chew on the dog bone before the
hard pass. Not gonna.
recording, so that you can emulate the dog, and you should listen to Atomic Dog. So
I can do that.
But you're not a dog. But you want to just chew on the bone. Get the oversized bone, not the regular size bone.
Hard
That's
pass.
always weird.
Not gonna chew on the bone.
Do you need to have your dog professionally trained? Do you need your dog to stop barking at the neighbors? Do you want your dog to stop going potty in the house? Do you want to have an epic and well-trained dog at an affordable price? What makes the Make Your Dog Epic dog training experience unique? At Make Your Dog Epic, your first dog training lesson is just 50 cents, which is less than $1. Make Your Dog Epic is home to the highest rated, most reviewed dog training company in the area. At Make Your Dog Epic, we will beat any competitor's price for similar services. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if the training doesn't work, we never blame you or the dog, it's always our fault. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer the fastest turnaround time in the industry. That way you can start enjoying time with your epic dog as soon as possible. At Make Your Dog Epic, when you schedule that first lesson with us, we automatically enter you in for a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Whoa! Which is a lot like Oklahoma, except the weather's different. There's beaches, palm trees. But if you'd rather go to Oklahoma, we can do that as well. How does the Make Your Dog Epic training experience work? When you fill out that form on makeyourdogepic.com, we are going to call you and schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents, which is less than $1. We are going to meet you for that first lesson. That way we can tell you what it's going to take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. We'll either do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or we're going to do boarding school, where you send your dog with us and we take care of all the homework for you. No matter what you do, we're going to make sure everything transfers to you. Because it's pretty pointless if we get your dog to listen to us, but no one else in your family. Disclaimer, currently we do not offer a service that will get your in-laws to listen to you. You will receive unlimited ongoing group class for the remainder of your dog's epic life. That's because we want to be there for you and your dog forever. We never want you to have to use another trainer after training with us. Our goal is to teach obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because if we get your dog to listen, or we have to crush its spirit in the process, what's the point? Our motto is it's the same dog, but now it's all ears. You'll now have a well-behaved dog that you can walk or jog with without it channeling its inner sled dog and pulling you down the street. You will have a dog that won't bark at the neighbors or potty in the house. You will be entered in for a contest to win a dream trip to Hawaii that we will be giving away every January. Pow wow whoa, yippee-oh, yippee-yay. Take that first step and schedule that first 50-cent lesson at makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.